Welcome to a new episode of our Egyptian Heritage Month series, where we're shining a light on inspiring voices from our community here in Canada. I'm excited to welcome some very special guests, Arwa and Roa. Hi, Arwa. Hi, Roa.
Hi.
It's nice having you both here today.
It's nice to be here.
Thank you. So, before we get started with our interview here today, I'd love to hear a bit more about yourself and maybe some key milestones for you here in Canada so far.
Okay, well, I was born here, so there's not really much milestones except being born. But I'm 17 and I've been playing sports like my whole life. I started playing volleyball at 11 years old thanks to my dad, and I've been playing club for the Ottawa Mavericks ever since.
Nice. What about you?
I was also born here, so that's the biggest thing, I guess. And I'm 13 years old, and I've been playing volleyball since I was 10. And for the first 2 years, I was playing an age up, and this year I was playing my actual age, and from there, here I am.
It's nice hearing about both your backgrounds, and I'm wondering, what does being Egyptian Canadian mean to you both?
Being Egyptian Canadian means a lot to me, because I can celebrate like one side of myself with my family and with different communities here, and then I also celebrate with the people I grew up with in Canada and like the opportunities that were presented to me when I was very young and till now. Yeah, it's made me who I am today.
As an Egyptian Canadian, I love mixing the rich history of Egypt with Canada's diverse vibe, celebrating both cultures, enjoying tasty Egyptian food, and being part of a multicultural community is definitely something I'm proud of.
You mentioned food, so I can't help but ask, what are your favorite Egyptian dishes?
Definitely kushari. It's an iconic dish and it's delicious.
I was personally thinking the exact same thing. Kushri is amazing.
It's nice to see that our national dish is still sounding
Oh yeah.
delicious to Egyptian Canadians here. Since July is the Egyptian Heritage Month here in Canada, what does the Egyptian Heritage Month mean to you? Or what do you think it means to the inclusivity and diversity in Canada?
I think it's a very simple word to say Heritage Month, but like honestly, as an Egyptian Canadian, seeing my culture represented and acknowledged and respected here in Canada in a whole different country is awesome to see.
For me personally, I think it means to like honor our culture and our like ancient history with like everything.
Mhm. And how do you think we can continue promoting this culture and this heritage on a day-to-day basis?
I think continuing who we are and like being confident in our own like person in our own skin and our own like body is good to recognize the others out there who don't have like the loudest voices or anything.
Personally, it's like to mostly like just like stay, be yourself, just
Mhm. I do notice a very special piece that you're wearing today, and I want you to speak to it and to speak to how this is representative of your culture on a day-to-day.
my necklace that I wear on a day-to-day basis is something that I personally love. My dad got it for me from Egypt and it has my name written in Arabic. And it's just something that I feel like it like really represents me and our culture. So I just like love wearing it.
It's lovely to see such a small piece be so meaningful to you. You're both big sports girls, so I want to hear more about your secret sauce for success, what it means being in sport from such a young age.
Of course. So in my eyes, I think consistency and having a passion for what you do is the biggest day, showing up on the hardest days when you're not feeling 100% and giving it your all at the same time, or even just taking care of yourself both physically and mentally is like a big part of that journey to get to where you want to be when you grow up.
Personally, for me, I would say time management because being a student and an athlete is definitely a challenge, going from studying for a test to rushing to get ready for practice.
It's lovely hearing your insight and a bit about your experience here. You are what we typically call the younger generation now, but what advice would you have for maybe people your age in terms of celebrating their Egyptian side?
I think, especially growing up with my generation, I think using social media is a great place to like express yourself like out loud, you know what I mean? And it's nothing to be afraid of or be insecure about. It's a great great culture and great like heritage since it's Heritage Month. But it's awesome to see like people like be themselves on and off the court.
I love to see like people just like be themselves and not be able like not listen to what anyone else says, like thinking like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna express my culture and like my religion,
Mhm.
you know.
It was lovely having you both here today. Thank you so much, Arwa. Thank you so much, Roa, for joining us.
Thank you
you
for
for
having
having
us.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for another episode for the Egyptian Heritage Month. See you soon.